The third episode of Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie has completed, and oh my god, guys, I am such a freaking fan. I am fanboying over Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie. A lot of people recently in the past couple episodes in comments and on Twitter and stuff have sent me like some, I don't know if you want to, I don't want to call it hate. I hate using that word. I'll call it criticisms of Shikimori is Not a Cutie, and I've seen a lot of different opinions in my own videos as well on Izumi and his character, and apparently and I don't know if this is true or not. I didn't go research it. I just called BS and moved on. But apparently he's not that popular in Japan because he's not macho or whatever. I don't know if I believe that bullshit, but regardless, like, I freaking love Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie, and as I was watching the episode, I was like falling deeper and deeper in love. Just like Izumi's mom, I was falling deeper and deeper in love with Shikimori. But not just Shikimori like herself, like with Izumi as well. And there's a lot of points I want to hit on in the anime, but the first thing that I want to definitely talk about is like on a holistic level is I think there's like a lot of confusion out there thinking that Izumi's the main character of this anime, which he kind of shares that role a little bit, kind of like Horimiya before him, before this anime before. But the reality is this anime is about Shikimori. Like, this anime is, like, Shikimori is the main character, like, not Izumi. And I think a lot of people are getting that twisted a little bit of like, oh, well, why is he not X, Y, or Z? Or he is X, Y, or Z. You know what I mean? But I think what people have been losing kind of focus on is that this anime is and is about Shikimori, just like the other anime, Komi Can't Communicate. Like in that anime, there's a character named Tadano, and he's like the second leading role, and a lot of time he plays narrator and stuff. But the anime is about Komi. So this is kind of like the same thing. Like, the anime is about Shikimori, you know what I mean? And showing her colors. And what I mean by that is like her personality, right? Like, she has a lot of different personalities, a lot of different ways that she, enacts and everything like that. Like, this anime is about Shikimori. So I just kind of wanted to put it out there. So with this episode specifically, with episode number 3, the first thing I have to say is like, if you haven't already, spend time watching the OP. Like, it is cute, it's adorable, it's a banger. I love the animation through it, and it really shows off like everything like about like who Izumi and Shikimori really are. Like, it has like Alice in Wonderland, it has them going through it, has them going through riding on horses, action-packed stuff. Like, it's freaking adorable, and it is awesome. With episode number 3, though, like, just to kind of like put it out there, the episode really focuses on the dynamic between Shikimori. And one of the things I really loved in one of the first questions I had this episode was like, it's very centered around them going on a date. And obviously they're boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, right? And one of the questions that I immediately had while watching was like, well, what did their relationship look like before the anime, quote unquote, started? Before our timeline that we're in now? Before that started, what did that look like before, right? Like, how have they been going on dates? And thankfully, the anime immediately answered my question. It immediately was like, hey, here is kind of what their past history was. And Izumi ran us through kind of like what they've been going through before. And apparently their relationship has been fraught with a lot of turmoil. Like, apparently every time they've gone out before, it has been raining, tornadoes, tsunamis, lost wallets, forgot stuff at home. So every date that they've gone on has been ruined. And not ruined, really, but in Izumi's eyes, as he was kind of like, running us through the history of their dates, it was quote-unquote ruined. Now, Shikimori, which was made clearly evident at the end, doesn't mind any of it because she's just excited to go and spend more time with Izumi. And anytime that she gets with him, like, she is over the moon about. But, of course, Izumi, being a man, we're all kind of dumb and dense. He doesn't quite get that, so he thinks that because of those events that have been occurring and happening, that their time together has been ruined. But really, if he would just talk to her for a second and ask her if that's the case, then he would be able to immediately realize, like, yeah, that's not the thing. Like, she was just happy to be with the dude. But regardless, so he goes through all of that, and one of the cutest scenes ever happens when he's trying to prepare for their movie date now. And during their movie date, before they go on their movie date, he goes and prepares. He prepares like this ginormous ass backpack, and he puts in umbrellas and strings and towels and bottles and water bottles. Like he's prepared for the zombie apocalypse. Basically, he finds out obviously that he can't exactly carry that, but one thing that he did do was he tied a string around his wallet, because he always drops his wallet, homeboy, whatever the case. So he ties a string around to make sure he doesn't lose it this time. So they finally go in and they go to the movies, and he wants her to pick the movie. So she basically picks It, the movie It, the red balloon stuff. She basically picked like a clown movie. And the whole time Izumi's thinking he's going to be the big macho dude. And I freaking love this, man. He's thinking he's going to be the big old macho dude, and he's scared shitless during this movie. But Shikimori grabs his hand, and again, she's so cool. I love her character so much. Like, I mean, I love her character. Like, I'm not going to spend time on it. You know what I mean? Haters are going to hate. I'm not going to spend time on that. I love her freaking ass character so much. I think it's really cute. So, they go through that whole thing, and it's, their roles are reversed in a sense. And she totally takes care of him during the movie. And they go to get pancakes, and homeboy goes for his wallet. The string broke. He lost it again. But thankfully, his parents are, they run into his parents, and they invite him. They invite Shikimori back to their place, because his parents are aware that they're going out and stuff, and they like her, and they share a really, really cute time. Like, she plays video games with his dad. She does dishes with his mom, and like, it's awesome and cute, and I totally love watching all of that. I thought their bonding was awesome, and I love how the mom was like, "Yo, I want to date you too." I was like, "Yeah, it's so freaking dope." And I just love the relationship, and I love that it really kind of shows something genuine, right? Like, again, Izumi being a man, kind of dense. He's like, "Yo, she doesn't want to come home with me," but really, like, that's like the best place to do is like, you have like the okay from your parents. Take your girlfriend home, enjoy that time, spend time with dinner. It was like it really furthers their relationship a lot more to not only have the approval of the parents, but be able to hang out and chill with the parents, and then, be able to share food, and like, it does wonders. And I think it's really awesome to see. And I really love that quite a bit. The one worry that I did have, though, is Shikimori, when she described to her brother what she was doing. She said she was going out with just a friend. So that kind of leads me to believe that obviously even though her brother, I mean, he's probably not stupid, he probably gets it, but the fact, like, that leads me to believe that Shikimori's side doesn't know that she has a boyfriend, and that kind of worries me a little bit, because obviously Izumi on his side, he's pretty transparent about it, and his parents know and everything was up. But like, on the opposite end, the same doesn't seem to be true, and I wonder what's up with that. Especially if they've been together for a while. I mean, they're in high school, they're probably 16, 17, something like that. So they're a little bit older already, to where like, hiding that fact shouldn't need to be the case anymore. So I'm interested to see on what ends up happening there. But regardless, my interest is heavily piqued. I love this anime. I think it's adorable. It's cute. Shikimori, definitely, so far, new girl. I think she's definitely, new girl of the season. I think she's the best girl of the season for sure. As far as new characters, obviously we have some returning ones this season. Like Shield Tier with Raftalia and stuff. So there's definitely some competition there. But at the end of the year, I think Marin from My Dress Up Darling is going to have some competition for Best Girl. Because Shikimori, she's dope. All right, I'm going to leave you guys on those thoughts there. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie. I will see you guys next week for episode number 4. Yeah, episode number 4 next week. And put down all your thoughts in the comments below. Leave me a big old fat ass like before you guys dip out. All right, my friends. Peace out.